Hi guys, welcome to another Learn How To, and in this one we are refitting a bathroom. This is my own bathroom and we decided to replace all the old shoddy tile work with some new tiles and a new suite, keeping the existing bath. We started with the floor. These are Wix's floor tiles, 600 by 300, really good high quality ceramic tile. And then we also had to tackle the pipe work. We needed new waste and new copper pipe work for the wash basin, putting new isolators on. Remember, when you do the waste pipe, you will need a taper angle on it so that the water will drain away effectively, as you can see here. And again, setting the height level appropriate for the waste in the back of the unit. So once you've got all that set up and level, you can start putting the first units in, checking the levels, marking on where you need to drill a hole through. Use a hole cutter for this. And then you can fit in the wash basin unit, as you can see with waste there. And make sure that you also put your taps and waste in first, attach them to the wash basin before you put that into the unit, and then obviously you can connect up. We're now moving on to the toilet unit. So again, marking all the centres where everything needs to go, and use a hole cutter or jigsaw to cut those out. Double check that everything fits in place, and then you can put the toilet into position. Double check everything twice before you actually fix everything down, and then you can put the wall unit to the back of the wall using screws and washers, as you can see here. There's a little bit of facing up to do on the back there to get the wall level, so that was done first in this case, but hopefully your wall will be fairly flat. So we're now going to put the cistern in, and again, most of these are already preset and ready to plug and play, so it's just a matter of connecting up the cold feed in plus the flush. There is an adjuster on there if you need to adjust it though, if you wanted to change the height of the water level in the tank. So there it is, all fitted in. We're now going to start choosing tiles and putting in the end unit, the little one in the corner on the left, just so that everything is flush along the back wall. Quite a bit of cutting to do on that one, as you can see, just to fit it around the existing pipe work, and then we can start tiling. So we've tiled above the sink. Again, because it was all spirit level, we've gone straight from the bottom and then worked our way up, and then using grout to fill in all the mosaic tiles carefully as we go. Also bought a mirror for this bathroom mirror. This was also from Victorian Plumbing, with LED sensor switch light on it. And to get my son involved with safety specs on there, safety first. Just ripping the old tiles off on the other wall now, above the bath. When we ripped these off, there was a bit of sort of old plaster, so it pulled the finishing plaster off. This is quite common where there are, the wall where it's exposed to a lot of damp and water. So this needed re-skimming. Don't try and tile on top of this because it won't work. So we re-skimmed it, sealed it with PVA just to level it up and give that a better finish, and some little bits to do on the far side as well. So once all the plaster and the walls dry, leave it 24 hours, 48 hours to dry out properly. And we came back to it. We've put a rail on, as you can see there. Don't assume that the bath is always spirit level. So I've gone 3/4 of a tile up to match the other side of the wall, and then we've tiled above the batten all the way up to the top. This was the bath tap end. As you can see, this is how not to do it. Somebody previously has tiled upon tiles and then plastered on tiles and then tiled over the plaster. Really bad. So all that had to be removed off that end part before we tackled it. And there's a few shots of the back wall and window wall. Here's the other side now, where the bath tap end is, just showing you they're all skimmed up, ready to go. And we're now going to obviously tile that. So again, starting with the batten at the same level as we had before, spirit level, and then tiling up to the ceiling. quite tricky going around the existing tap as it was already in place. The bath fit in there. There's a mixer tap, hot and cold. But just go carefully with your disc cutter or tile cutter to get those pieces to fit. So there it is, all fitted in with the shower rail on. We also fitted new taps to the existing bath and waste. Shower curtain rail. And new light fitting. And finally we put some upstands on the edges of the wall into the entrance to the bathroom, again just to set the floor tiles off. And here's the end result. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. See you soon.